DAE suffer from sinus headaches? Have you seen an ENT? Mine required sinus surgery plus ongoing use of nasonex spray. Yes. I have found sinus rinses and an acupressure pillow help. Also Sudafed. I've been advised to avoid tomatoes as they have a high volume of histamine. Has this worked for anyone else? I suffer from headaches, but they're not as bad or as frequent as they were when I was younger. I found magnesium citrate helps. It's better absorbed in the bloodstream than magnesium sulfate. Also, it took a while before it started being effective. I think it had to accumulate in my body. I also don't drink/eat anything with caffeine. I do. They are sometimes mild, but I have also found them to be insufferable at times. I have seasonal allergies, so I take an allergy pill at the same time every day. When my headaches come on strong, I find that an extra large ice bag over the head/face/eye/nose will assist with the inflammation and can make life fairly livable. What fun things do your brother or brothers do together? My brother right above me, we teach dance classes together. He has his own studio where I teach beginners while he handles the intermediate and advanced. I help him choreograph routines for his advanced class. Sometimes I'll even join and learn a new routine. We hang out at each other's places and just have a good time. He's my best friend. My oldest brother is a bud tender and tattoo artist, so he gives me free tattoos and we try new and different edibles. I don't like flower. We don't get to hang much since he lives on the other side of the country. We text and call now. Before I moved out, we watched Star Trek. Make midnight dinners. He's a year younger and as kids we were partners in crime. Everything stupid we ever did, we did it together lol. When I moved out, even now when I stay up, when I rewatch Star Trek I feel a little void inside my heart. My brother comes over and stays with me and my fiancée at least a few days out the month. We smoke trees together, watch movies, game, etc. Just hang out. We have a pretty good relationship now. We grew distant back when I was in my younger 20s, I'm 31. He's 29 now, and it's been a good relationship for the most part. I only have one sibling, so the bond was always there. Not a thing. We don't have anything in common except blood. I don't respect his decision to mooch off of our mom and claim life is just too difficult for him to move out. He's in his 30s and has been on his own for all of maybe 2 non-consecutive years. He's always job hopping and can't manage money to save his life. He never has to try because she enables him. The only time he'll ever reach out to me is when he's gearing up to ask for money or a favor. Otherwise he tags along for Christmas or birthdays and never offers to help pay. What's something that disqualifies a woman for a relationship no matter how beautiful and nice she is? Damn, if she's nice and beautiful, honestly, it might be demanded to be one of those big flaws that you just don't bother with since it's hard to break someone out of it. That might be my deal breaker. I've said straight up many times that if a woman is beautiful on the outside but has a shit personality, I don't want anything to do with her. But if she's got a good personality along with being externally beautiful, I don't know. Man. Obviously there are flaws that beautiful and nice women have unlocked. But the issue is where shall I draw the line? No kissing. Dated a girl who just couldn't do kissing. She found it gross and icky. #X200B. I found it impossible. As it makes naturally getting into the vibe for sex very difficult. As there is sort of a natural escalation of foreplay with it all. You kiss. You kiss passionately. And then one thing leads to another. It's very hard to go from a warm embrace to getting naked when skipping kissing. #X200B. Also, she was really pretty, so I wanted to kiss her. I'd say promiscuity or sex work. People are free to live their lives as they want. But if she does or have done either, she can continue doing so without me. And if we're honest, in such a case she's not missing out or being deprived of anything. I would be the one not getting sex and company. Not her. If she's promiscuous or a sex worker, she clearly has no problem with meeting men and becoming intimate with them. I freely admit that my game is quite weak. So I will likely not even have met another woman in the time she would have had a handful of new sex partners. So really, there's no loss on her part. Did the cylinder guy ever get it out of there? You spelled calendar wrong. The important questions in life. A little context? Apparently you aren't too afraid to ask. The wonderful thing about this world is that reality is what you make it. Some people believe that the earth is actually inside out and the stars in the night sky are the lights on the other side of the world. Others truly feel that everyone around them wants to hear them talk when they won't shut up about Burning Man. Some people think they could actually beat a grizzly bear in 1v1 combat. And chances are those people will go the rest of their lives fully believing those things. That is their reality. So draw your own conclusion. And that will then be your reality. They have a family member who cares way too much about formalities? My grandfather was this way. Very rigid and formal about everything. When I started teaching and he discovered I wore shorts and a t-shirt most days, he had a fit about how disrespectful that was. It sounds like your dad let work consume him completely and is no longer able to differentiate between the professional and the personal. It would be easy to say your dad's an asshole. But it's probably more like he's under a lot of stress and doesn't know how to handle it. I won't assume to know the family dynamics. But if there's any way you could encourage him to get the help he needs, I'm sure it would help. Underneath his prudish behavior is a guy who really wants you and your brother to be successful in life, but it sounds like he doesn't know of a better way to communicate his feelings. Is this your dad's way of telling you to get a fucking job? I'm kidding. Anyway, sounds like you should remind him that you're not at work. You're at home. And a cook who can't focus in a busy kitchen ought to be fired.